Hello to everybody who is watching this recording video. Again, I want to share with you some very important informations about FutureNet, about news, and I want to share with you some informations how to build the business, what is necessary here in your brain, and some of my experience from more than 27 years in that industry. And that will be the part for that will be the topic for the next let's say about 30 minutes. But let me turn off the chat, because it's always better when everybody is seeing only and concentrate only in the topic. That is much better. Okay, so one more time, welcome. Unlimited life. You can read that here on that slide with that beautiful lady here. Then I have a first question to you. What does it mean for you, unlimited life? Do you have dreams? Do you have visions? Do you have goals? What is happening? How is your life today, and how would you like to have your life in a few months, in a few years, in 1 year from now, in 5 years, in 10 years? Maybe what is your long-time plans? When did you thought about that the last time? I can tell you when I did it. Every day. Or when I do it. And I did it and I do it every day. I'm a daydreamer. I never stop dreaming. I never stop visualizing things. Yeah, when I walk, I try to take time every day a little bit for myself to take a walk, to make a short break from everything and start thinking about what has happened, what was good today, what could be better today, and so on and so on. And I always dreaming about the future. But of course, I did that in that times when I was really poor, and I can tell you it was 3 times more poor was not possible. And but in these times, I don't thought about how I can pay my next bill, or how I can pay for the next for the next supermarket, whatever. I had always these big things in my head. My big dreams, my visions. That was in the beginning of 90s. In that time we had in Germany the Deutschmark, and I was so poor. I had nothing, really nothing. But I had a lot of time in that time, because of course I was workless. I had no business. I had nothing, and I don't thought about how to pay your bill, how to pay my bill, how to pay my rent, whatever. I thought, how would it be when I can make 100,000 Deutschmarks per month? That was always in my brain. And then, of course, sometimes one day you must wake up and you must say, okay, it's not enough to dream. You must start doing, and then with small steps you come to the right way. Yeah, and that is my question to you. What is unlimited life for you? What does it mean for you? And what is your plan to do and to get the unlimited life? Now I told you I'm now 28 years in that industry, with all ups and all downs, and I was very successful in that what I did. But now it's time to wake up, to go to make the right decisions, and to run the extra mile. And here is one guy is coming who is running the extra mile every day too. He is another big thinker, another daydreamer. Roman, join us here, and that was also a little bit for the welcome to our webinar today. And I have here one slide. That is the most question what you ask to yourself. Why? When we speak about the extra mile, when we speak about extra, when we speak about to be more busy, to make more than the average people, to work harder, to work more, then you must have a good why. And there is only one guy in the world who can give you an answer to that why. That is you. Roman has other goals than me. We have goals together in our company, but we are individuals, yeah. And I'm sure you have your own whys, and I can wake you up only. Think about that every day. Think about it every day. Why? Then start with your plan and then go to the daily work. And that is the next point. The daily work means it never stops. Some people in network marketing, they say, you need to find only 3 people. They find 3 people, and then it's working by themselves. I can tell you that is not how it works. It is not a 100-meter sprint. It is a marathon. Yeah. But when you go that way, on one day you will see your team is big enough, your team is busy enough, your team is active. You have these kind of people in your team like yourself, and then they are working for their own goals, they are working for their own results, they are working for their unlimited life. And when you are the sponsor of these guys, when you are the upline of these guys, then starts your what we call residual or passive income. And that, of course, is the best thing in our industry, because when you are an entrepreneur in the regular business, you start your business, and you must know that you have to do that for the rest of your life, or whatever is how your business is working. But that is the good point in the MLM industry, in the online marketing industry, anyway, in the marketing industry. Build your team, help them, and for a while, and then on one day it will go by themselves. And for that, it is the daily work. I learned all these lessons in the last years, and I had very, very, very good trainers and very, very good upliners in different companies, and everything with what I learned is true. And yeah, sometimes it is not so easy to understand it, sometimes it's not so easy to learn it, but it is like it is. And when you want to be successful, then you must follow the rules of success in our industry. And these rules are always the same. So now let's go to some of our slides from today. So it starts here with the webinar, and that is one of the points. The success in the online marketing in FutureNet depends on how many people you invite by yourself to FutureNet. With how many people you share the vision of FutureNet, your own vision, with how many people you share the products, with how many people you share the Futurocoin, the MLM, the matrices, the FutureAd Pro, how many times per day, per week, per month, per year you tell your story, how many times you do it. And the most easy way for the most people is to use the tools or to use the infrastructure which we have. And we have Mr. Paul Ward as our International Marketing Director, and I'm more than proud and more than happy that we have him on board, because he is doing a very, 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 very good job. He has today evening, he has a live meeting in the UK somewhere, and normally he is doing the webinars once a week. We have all these webinars on YouTube and on our website. So that means you can use these webinars, you can use them 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week. One more time, how many times you share the information, how many times you make presentations. If you can make presentations by yourself, fantastic, do it. But if you are not a speaker, if you have not so much time, yeah, then use the tools, use Mr. Paul Ward, use the infrastructure, use these webinars and these recordings of the webinars, and share the information with as much people as you can. So, and then you will see some of we are working in the quota business. You will get results. Some of the people will say no, and some of the people will say no, and they mean a no forever. Some of these guys will say no, but that no is maybe a temporary no, because that is for today. Maybe it's not the right time, maybe it's not the right place, maybe he don't understand it, the FutureNet chance. in the first on the first meeting, whatever. There can be a lot of no's which are not 100%. And for these guys, and that is, or from my experience, that is the biggest group. Yeah, on these guys, you have to be connected with them for the future. Maybe in 1 week you can give them another call. In 1 month you can send them another email. You can send them another message. You can send them one more time a presentation. You can invite them one more time. Stay in contact with these guys. One of my trainer, he told me, Stefan, the big money you make on the follow-ups. Follow up. And there are so many examples in the MLM industry that somebody joins the company after the 5th or 6th or 10th meeting, whatever. This was done one of the most successful guys in that company. Yeah. So follow up these guys. And then, of course, you have somebody who is enthusiastic and he is joining immediately. Of course, that is what we all want, yeah. But this is that happens. But this is not usual, yeah. Be happy when you find these kind of people. Then invite them and then teach them. Teach the people to do the same what you are doing. Teach them also about dreaming. Teach them how to be successful. Teach them, or I can motivate you, watch videos, read books from successful people, listen to all these successful people, go to the trainings which we have, go to the webinars. Go to the webinars from Mr. Hugh Paul Ward every week by yourself. Then somebody tell to me, oh, I've heard it so many times. Yes, that's good. What do you think, how many times in my history of my marketing career I heard the same? Oh my God, I can't count it. It was thousands of times. Because when you, it is like a sportsman. What do you think, how many times make a tennis profi the service? How many times he trained that every day? Hundreds and thousands of times. How many times make a golf star, I don't know, the first ball? Thousands of times. And then he is not perfect. And our brain is working in the same way. Yeah, we need to train it to think about the right things. And when you listen all the time to the same topic, your brain will start working in the right direction. I'll give you an example. My first MLM company with real products called Quorum. And Quorum had alarm systems. That was in the middle of the 90s, so more than 20 years ago. And in that time, I get an audio tape from my car, and that was 30 minutes from a guy from Switzerland, and he spoke about MLM. And I listened to that audio tape all the time when I was in my car. And in this time I was driving very, very much because I had teams in Hamburg, I had teams in Bavaria, I had teams in other parts of Germany. I always was driving, and I was driving in Berlin every day. I don't know how many times I watched this audio tape. Thousands of times. And all the time I was happy when I listened to that. And step by step, I learned the right things, what is to do. And one more time, back to the webinars. Go to the webinars all the time, and when you go to the webinars, what can you expect from your team partners? The same. Go to the webinars. When they ask why I've heard it so many times, you can tell them the same story, and you can tell them, I go to the webinar every week, and I'm successful, or I am on the way to be successful. Do it. Just do it. That is very, very, very simple. And my question to you, is it, do you need to be very, very educated, or do you need to be a special person, or do you need to be, I don't know what, a special background to watch a webinar every week? No, you don't need. Do you need to be a special person to watch some videos, to read some books? No, you don't need. But you can be a special person when you do all these things which are successful people doing. In Facebook, now it's a trend in the last weeks. Always they play some videos from very important and very successful people about their history, and most of these videos are the same. There's a small guy, nobody take care about them, nobody, they have no background, whatever, but everything from them starts in the brain, and they become successful for different reasons, for different stories, but more or less, it's always the same. I can motivate you from my side. Use the time careful, use the time for reading books, use the time for watching videos, use the time for speaking with successful people, and then you have a huge chance also to be successful. So Roman and me, we were very lucky because we had 1 week ago, we had a meeting with the CEO of John McAfee. I had the 4th time this interview with that guy, and this guy is very excited about FutureNet, and John McAfee is also very excited about FutureNet, and we are so close together to go together with John McAfee. And we spoke about the situation of FutureNet, and we spoke about the situation of the other social media platforms, whatever. And he told us, look, here in FutureNet, the people have a real value. They get something real back. Here, a housewife, here a normal guy from the street has the chance to make money. My question, how much money you get from Google? How much money you get from Facebook? How much money you get from Twitter? How much money you get from all these online platforms? The answer is very simple, 0. And what is the potential of making business here in FutureNet? I go one more time to our first slide. Your unlimited life, not the unlimited life of some people from other continents, from other countries, from other cities, whatever. No, it's up to you. You have to have the chance to get your unlimited life. One more time, it's up to you to make the definition for that, what it means for you. And we have different people. Somebody wants to be a millionaire. Somebody wants to have the lifestyle of a million. Somebody is happy when he make $1,000 every month or every week as an additional income, which is a lot of money for everybody, even in the rich countries. But imagine how many people we have here from really poor countries. And we give you the chance to make a couple of hundred, a couple of thousand, a couple of $10,000 every week, every month. Or like we have so many examples in our company, they made and they make millions, and like Mr. Leopold always say, they start to get the lifestyle of a millionaire, and that makes us very proud. And we are not a company which is starting last week and we make promises that will be happening. No. Here we have the proofs from so many people, from so many different countries, from so many different cultures, from so many different regions. They did it, and you have a chance to. So follow the rules of success. That is my tip for you. So, and now let's speak about the next steps, about events, because the webinars are the first step. You can watch a webinar every day. You can watch a webinar every week. You can watch a webinar 24/7 because we have so many of these in the unit. Whatever, you can use it, and you can share the information of FutureNet 24/7. You can speak now with somebody and can invite them to watch the last webinar from Mr. Leopold. That is up to you. You can do that, and you can do that 10 times, 20 times, 50 times per day. It's up to you. And one more time, the main question of your own success is how many people you share the information about FutureNet every day, every week, every month, every year. So, and then comes the big events. And you know, we shared that information with you in the last webinar. We will go back to Macau on the 9th of September. And that, of course, is the absolutely highlight of the year. Last year we were in Macau. This year we go to Macau for different reasons. First of all, we appreciate very much these teams from the Asian countries. You are making a very good job, and it's a pleasure to see you again then in Macau. And we know the place, and we have some really cool ideas for Macau. So when we start with the selling, it is up to you if you come and how many people from your team are coming. So couple of words to the events. Of course, when you live, for example, in Europe, or when you live, for example, in America, or when you live, for example, in Australia or wherever, and you have to go to Macau, this is not the next step. Yeah, not the next step. This is not so close, maybe, for many people. And it costs money, and it costs time, and it costs you need to prepare everything, you need to pack. It's not so easy like to join a webinar, for example. But ask these guys, they were last year in Macau. Ask these guys, they are coming from other MLM companies, about their experiences when they go to big events, and ask them about the regular success after these events. And we saw the success from these people. They were in Macau. Very simple. Even when you spend a lot of $1,000, and when you get double the money back, when you get 5 times the money back, when you get 10 times the money back, my question to you, is that a good investment? I would say yes. And before we start the webinar today, I show you that video from our singer, from our top leader, James Quinn. And regards to James, and congratulations to James, because he is become a father and FutureNet baby. I remember when we met him in August, then we get the message that his wife is pregnant, and we spoke about the FutureNet baby, and now it's real. Congratulations, James. So, and the funny thing is, it is not only the money or the time, whatever you need to go there. You will have so much fun, and you meet with so many people, and you will meet with the right people. Because remember what I spoke about 10 minutes ago. Go around with successful people. Speak with people. They still have, for example, this income, which what you are dreaming about. When you speak with that people, when you meet that people, when you ask that people how they did it, how they do it every day, many people will give you the same answer, and you can learn from them, and then you have a great chance to get the same results. So I will motivate you, when the website is online, take your ticket immediately, because this time we will be sold out very quickly. And we have a great chance that Mr. McAfee will also join us in Macau. And then you can imagine what it means, to get a kind of training from a guy like John, and I'm more than excited to meet him. Yeah, but we have more events, and the next week will be very exciting, because today is Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday. So today, in 1 week, we will be in Ljubljana. Mr. Jupol will be there, I will be there, Alex, Janec, and the other leader from Ljubljana. Our team from Maribor will be there, our futsal team, the president of the team will be there. And we have so many things to share with you. We have fantastic prizes for you. And especially Alex and Janec, they make a great job to prepare everything for that event. And this is the first one of our tour to Europe, because 2 days later we will be in Belgrade. We go the first time official meeting in Belgrade. Alex is there many times, and I'm more than happy to go there, because it is also for me the first time that I go to Belgrade. I can't wait. Mr. Jupol, of course, will fly with me, and then we go to one of my favorite cities. This is Budapest. and I can't wait to go to Budapest. Will be for sure. These three events will be fantastic. So, and one more time, this is the same logic like for the big event, for the main World Convention. Go to that events when you have the chance, and don't go alone to that events. Go take some friends, take maybe your family, take make advertising, whatever, but do everything. Use that events. We are not doing that for us. We are doing that for you, that you can build your business more successful. And when you invite the people to this, and they see the enthusiasm, they see the friendly people, they see the FutureNet family, then the chance that the quota, remember, we spoke about this, a quota business, then the chance that your quota will be good, will be higher, that more people join you in FutureNet and will also follow you and will doing a great job, is much higher. And is it that what you want? I'm sure that is that what you want. Otherwise you wouldn't join and you would watch these webinars. Why? You have only one reason. You want to build your business bigger, faster, and more successful. And on these events, you get the tools for that, you get the message for that, you get the feeling for that, you get the emotions for that. And that is all these together. It's like a puzzle. And you must, in your business, this is your own business, you must bring every puzzle on the right place, and then you will be more successful. So, and of course, we have in May another highlight. Oops, no, I was too fast. And thanks to these guys, our leader from Israel, Mike and Yossi, and there are more leaders, they are doing a great job. And we will go to Israel on the 15th of May. And from my side, I know tomorrow in Israel on the 19th of April is the Independence Day. And of course, regards to everybody and happy Independence Day tomorrow. And I'm more than happy because it's also the first time in my life that I go to Tel Aviv, and I can't wait to go there. And guys, see you there, and let's make a very good and very successful event in Israel. So now let's go to some technical facts. We have here one slide, but this slide is not actual because we are not on 4 exchanges, we are now on 5 exchanges. And because we have one more, it called CoinB, and we are on PiazzaNet, on YobitNet, we are on Source Exchange, on CoinDeal, and we are on CoinB. So now it's correct. And that is just the beginning, because today we were in contact with the exchanger from Hong Kong. We will have them very quickly, and more are coming. So that means the Futuro coin is, everybody knows that now, it is a real coin. We have the own blockchain, we have the own wallets, we have everything. We have the first accepting points, and we have, most important, the exchanges. And Roman, please come to me, please join me and tell the latest information about the ATMs.
Hi. Also first of all, how Stefan told, we are on new exchanges. The last one is the CoinDeal. This will be the strongest platform. I see the turnover there from the last few hours. It's about 6,000 Futuro coin. The course go high, but not so slowly. Sorry, not so slowly. They did.
Whoa! Where we are now?
Yeah, in CoinDeal.
Yes.
And we can change today Futuro to Bitcoin, but I know in 1 week, maybe 10 days, we can change also to Euro. This will be the first exchanger who makes it for us, and yeah, this is a big opportunity for us. And yeah, we come now to the ATMs. We get today opinion from our lawyers,
yeah.
for our lawyers. Yeah, sorry. And yeah, we can do that. We order first few ATMs. We make, of course, the first ATMs we make in our FutureNet cafe in Kiev, in Wrocław, and in Warsaw, and maybe somewhere in Poland to test it, how it works and how it works the software. And when we are ready, we buy the next 100 ATMs. Yeah, that is the news.
Good news.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, but we have a lot of news here, but this is maybe for the
Yes,
next,
we have
for
more.
yeah.
Good.
Okay.
That was Roman is here and he is not sleeping. He is busy all the time. I see on his computer, and that is
Hundreds of emails.
hundreds of emails. And the fantastic thing is really, and that will be a pleasure, the cooperation with CoinDeal.com. They are so fantastic. Maybe from your side.
Also this is really it's new exchange, but it's really fast, and we make us also a good cooperation. This is
Offer, a good offer.
yeah, good offer. Also 100% we won't work with the company, and what
Okay,
I would say, I
sorry.
want to say something another, and it's about I have so many questions of my table and of my computer. The last point, Stefan, make and I come in 2 minutes. I checked it. Sorry.
Life is life. Roman, maybe a little bit Alzheimer's? No.
Maybe I have 20.
Oh my God, guys! You see, we have a lot of fun here, and in 1 minute I will introduce you our new manager here. Not new, our manager here in our office in Dubai. Gosha, please come to me and say hello to our people from all over the world, because this is the English webinar here. Is it our beautiful Gosia from Poland, but she is living here in Dubai as we, and maybe a short message from you.
Hello everyone, I'm glad to meet you all, and as Stefan said, we are always happy and busy working to develop some new solutions for you all, so every one of you can take your life in your own hands and build something big and move forward and make your dreams come true, you know. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed for all of you, and I also joined the FutureNet family because I want to proceed with my own dreams and build something big, you know. You can all follow me on Instagram, and you can join my Facebook friends. So feel free to forward your requests. I'm here for you, and I'll be happy to assist Stefan and Roman in building something better for all of us.
Thank you. Can you imagine it's a pleasure to work with Gosia? It is. Okay, so back to our technical things. Yes, so the cooperation with CoinDeal, and you saw now we posted already the information that we accept more and more coins for pay in and for pay out. And of course, guys, this is our strategy, and this is our dream that we can handle more and more and more and more of the turnover via coins. It's good for you and it's good for the company. For you, because everything is full automatic. We will get your money quickly and without any stress. And of course, when we want to pay your commissions, it's much faster and much easier when we can use that in all these coins. If Bitcoin is your favorite, you can use the Bitcoin, but you can also use the Litecoin, the Ethereum, the Bitcoin Cash, the Dash coin, and more and more and more coins are coming. So that means we will make it user-friendly as possible for you. And of course, also the pay in and the pay out with the Futuro. And like Roman said, alone today, the course of the Futuro is growing up. And this is just the beginning. Imagine when we have the first of these ATMs. And then people make pictures there and people make videos how it works, how easy it works. Yeah, you get a code, you put that code, and your money is coming out from your wallet, and this is fantastic. And then imagine how many coins are on the market. And there is only one coin. They have an ATM now. This is Bitcoins in some of these cities. And then the second one is the Futuro. And on these ATMs, we plan also to cash out the Futuros, the Bitcoins and some other coins. And all this is good for you because remember, we have the Future at Pro program where you make money of the whole success from the whole company. So when we are more successful, good for everybody. So some more facts. We have here our two beautiful ladies. This is Lena and this is Alina. And we saw now the first videos from these beautiful ladies from the Ukraine. And guys, you will love it when you see that videos. They are in the gym and speaking about the cryptocurrencies. They are in the office and speaking about the cryptocurrencies. We will have a couple of videos which these ladies explain in very, very simple words that everybody understands the logic and the topic of cryptocurrencies. And wait, in a few days we will post these first videos. Yes. So, and of course, I speak every day with a lot of people from the marketing team, and of course, the Futuro network. Many people tell me, yes, it is easier to buy the coin, or it's cheaper to buy the coin than to buy a mining package and get coins in 2 years. Yeah, absolutely correct. When the price is under a level, then this day is cheaper to buy the Futuro on the exchanger, and I can motivate you, do it. When more, that is exactly what we need, guys. We need more and 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 more. I can't stop. More and more and more and more and more and more, much more people, they buy Futuros at the exchanger. You have somebody who wants to do that? Motivate them. You have somebody who is interested in the Futuro, but you don't want to have a mining package? Fantastic. Give him the address, one of the 5 exchangers, and tell him, okay, there you can buy the Futuro. And the Futuro has a huge potential to be one of the most successful coins in the world. So, and these guys, they want to build a business. They are in the Futuro network or at the right place. But also these guys, they understand the logic of mining, because maybe today the price of the Futuro is a little bit less, but tomorrow will be higher, will be higher, will be higher, will be higher. And even when you just want to be a customer, the Futuro mining packages are the right place for you, because remember, you get for the next 2 years every minute coins. And I show that I'm doing the job. I show that every day with so many people. Today I will tell you, we had a very, very good meeting today, Roman and me, and we showed this guy how it works, and he was more than enthusiastic about FutureNet. So, and yeah, one more time, summary. If you have somebody and he say, yeah, this is cheaper, okay, buy it, buy. That is what we need. We need more turnover, more turnover, more turnover. So, and now FutureNet Sports, the website is still online. You can go sport.futurenet.club, sport.futurenet.club. This is the first version of our sports website, and there you see some of our sports sponsoring which we are doing now, some of our events which we are doing now. But wait, every day you will see now updates on that website. And I am so proud and I'm so happy that we made the decision for that, what you can see here. Brazil and Germany, that is the most successful countries in the world for football. I know we have also the Italians, the Argentina and the France and whatever, but guys, Brazil and Germany is the top, yeah? Of course, I'm German. And we will be the main sponsor of the football game Deutschland, Brazil, Germany, Brazil. And that will be 2 games. The first one is on the 31st of May in Düsseldorf in Germany. And the back game is 3 or 4 days later. We will have that on the website, of course. And we will give some of our teams some tickets for free and everything. but look, that is not these. They are playing not the teams from today because they are in the leagues and they are preparing. They have the training for the World Championship, etc., etc. These are here the all-star teams, and maybe you remember some of these names: Carlos and Cafu, Rivaldo and Lucio, and how these stars from the last years. But this game will be 120 minutes in the German TV, and this is a huge reputation for us. And this is just the beginning from our cooperation with Ferry Bogdan, FutureNet Sports. And Ferry, thank you so much. You make a great job. I can't wait to share all these things what we have in plan with the team. Guys, you will see we have a lot of more what we are planning for that year. Yeah. So in Germany, Brazil, that will be the highlight for the next weeks. Yes. So and then maybe you already saw it. If not, you can go to our website for the foundation, and here we have the summary of all these good things what we are doing for so many kids. They have. They need help, and we are more than proud what we are doing in the past, but we have a lot of things here in
now
the
I know
future.
what I want.
And now Roman is one of these guys who needs help.
Yeah,
but
sorry
he helps
for
himself.
that, but really I have a lot of to do. And turn to our Futuro. In short time, probably in 1 week, we start with some formula where you can register your company and you can upload your data and your logo of your company, also link to your website, and it's everything we can do on the Futuro website, and we collect all companies who won't accept Futuro in the future. Yeah, and the second news is in end of this month, or latest in middle of May. Yeah, we get the application. The name is Cassia. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
this.
Cassia. This is the application that we use for payment with Futuro everywhere. Everybody can really simply connect it with their payment system in own shop, in own cafe, restaurant, some business, and the clients can pay with Futuro. Everything connected with Exchanger should be great. 4 weeks.
Good news.
Yeah, I want to.
Super.
Ciao.
Guys, that you understand what Roman said, I'll explain it one more time. We will have an application, and when you have somebody, an online shop or maybe an offline restaurant shop, whatever it is, and they want to accept Futuro, they can come now on our website on the list of the accepting points, and when we have this application ready, then you go with that application to them, or you make that online, and then it becomes real. Yeah, but they can come to the website, and then you can show to the people, look how many accepting points we still have. We only need to connect them and that is the technical part. And I know many of you will say, oh, why it is not ready. What can I say? Rome is not built on 1 week, or no, on 1 day. I think it was that is the message. And I promise you, we will be faster than the Berlin airport, because they have a big delay. We have sometimes small delays, but we always deliver since 5 years. Okay, back to our foundation. Yeah, we are doing very, very good. And go to the website, and on the website you have that button that you can donate for the foundation too. Even you can do that when you have a payout. You can say 1%, for example, or 2% to give that for these people. They really need help, or the kids they can't help themselves. They need you and us.
Yeah, and this is great idea, and the foundation make a really good job. And this is really big story. When somebody want make something good, also for children or for people who cannot help themselves, yeah,
By themselves.
by themselves. Maybe one of our goals was to help one family, the mother, who burned. Kannst du
Yes,
erklären?
there is one
Und
mother.
dass der Kind wirklich der kommt jetzt nach Hause
Ja.
und wir haben jemand Lebens gerettet. Und
Yes.
das ist eine
This is so fantastic.
Yeah.
We speak always about business and success, but to help to save a life, ladies and gentlemen, this is a miracle. Yeah? And there was one mother, she get the information because they made the control when she was pregnant, and they find out her baby has only a half heart. And normally there's a very, very small chance that these kind of babies can survive. And they can survive only when they have a very, very expensive operation. And FutureNet Foundation paid for that surgery.
Die mussten kommen auf Welt, auf bestimmte Klinik.
Yes,
Das
they
muss
must,
dann
exactly.
finanziert haben.
Yes.
Und sofort natürlich die Operation. Das auch
We paid that the mother can deliver the baby in a special clinic, and then immediately this baby must get this surgery, and we paid for everything. And now she is very, very, very healthy, and it looks fantastic. And then that means
jetzt home. Ja?
that means
Come
yes,
home.
they are now at home back, and that means FutureNet we are saving lives, yeah, and it makes us very, very proud, and it's fantastic to make this kind
Thank
of
you and
things.
thank everybody for help. Yeah.
Thank everybody.
Okay, I go to my work.
Maybe it's a good yes, maybe it's a good motivation to do something good for the FutureNet Foundation. And last point for today is our FutureNet Cafe. We will open it in about 2 or 3 weeks, and you see here on that picture here, mark that. That is the house here in Wrocław, and Wrocław is one of the most beautiful cities in all over Europe, and we have there a market square in the old town, and on the market square there are a lot of restaurants, a lot of coffee shops, whatever, and we get this. Normally it's impossible to get there some restaurants, but we get it, and now we fixed everything in that restaurant and is new in that FutureNet Cafe, and of course we will tell you exactly the day when we will open, and then of course we invite you to come to Wrocław, visit our FutureNet Cafe, our second. Then the first one is in Kiev, and that will be the second one. And more and more people are interested to open FutureNet cafes, and we are now ready to make a real franchise from that. And then hopefully we have FutureNet cafes in many cities and many continents. And later in that year we will open our own restaurant in Warsaw, which has a 900 square meter, 3 floors. They are on the way, but what can I say? They have also bigger challenges than we expect. And maybe this is the last point for today, because we started the webinar. I give you some ideas about how to become successful and so on. And what is business? It's very simple. Business is saving challenges, or no, fixing. Gosha, what is the challenges? I fix it. No, I
Overcome the challenge.
have the challenge and I must fix that.
You must
Overcome the challenges. Yeah, Gosha is always my teacher here for English. And that's business. And when you fix small challenges, then you can build small business. And when you are ready to fix or overcome big challenges, then you can be more successful. And here in Warsaw, we have big challenges, but we will overcome them. And then we will open one of the best restaurants in all over Poland and maybe in all over Europe, we will see. And of course, we will invite you there. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for today. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for everything what you are doing for FutureNet. We do our best. We know you want to have everything yesterday. Sorry for sometimes being late, but all the time, remember, all the time we deliver, and we will do our best for FutureNet. And see you in the events, see you in the webinars, and see you in Macau. Bye-bye from my side. Roman, bye-bye.